Okay, quick question. What is the best beer in the entire world? Did you get it? It's free beer. What's the best TV in the world? Well, I'm going to make a case for you that it's free TV. Stay tuned and let me show you. Here in Chapter 1, we're going to talk about the most basic thing you can do to get good free TV, and that is an antenna. This is an old pair of rabbit ears. Actually, these are about like $10, $12 at Walmart. All you need to do is get you one of these, plug this into your antenna jack in the back of your TV, and scan for channels. And unlike the old days, now you will get probably in an urban area about 50 to 60 good channels, number of them high definition, including your major local networks, CBS, NBC, and ABC, and also Fox as well. On top of that, you're going to get some other local UHF channels. You're going to get some great oldies channels, some movie channels. There's another channel called Grit that has a lot of Western movies, and quite a bit of entertainment for free. Also Spanish channels, and a number of other shopping channels that you may or may not watch. And again, this is completely free. It's all over the air, provided to you. Now, if you want to take it one step further, this product here is something I got into recently, and I do have a separate video if you want to learn more about this. This records the live TV that's coming over your antenna and allows you to time shift and fast forward through commercials. So this product is a one-time charge. I think they're $100, but I do have a $20 off coupon in the description below. And I found it really helps me take advantage of all the free stations out there. In addition to recording TV, it also adds 40 additional stations, and it gives you a nice cable-like channel guide that's a one-click watch and record. Looks kind of like this. Okay, so now that you have your antenna hooked up and possibly set up your free DVR, the next thing are going to be the free TV apps. And there's a number of them out there, and they have some very good content. I'm going to concentrate on a few that I found the best of the group, starting with Freevee. Freevee used to be IMDb, so they have a lot of high quality content. And one thing I really like about Freevee is it has the IMDb ratings on most of the shows, so you can kind of see ahead of time how these shows were rated, shows and movies, so you don't waste a lot of time watching crummy TV. I do have separate video just on that if you're interested. In fact, all of the free services that I'm going to mention, I have a separate video on where you can get more about them in more detail. Another really good one is Tubi. Tubi has a lot of oldies, it has a lot of movies, it has a lot of shows. Definitely worth watching. Now, your smart TV probably already has a lot of these apps downloaded to it, but if not, they're very easy to download. Just go into your smart TV, search for apps, and download these and start watching more free TV. Another good one is Plex, also offers free TV and free movies. And the fourth one I want to mention is Pluto. Pluto also has pretty good content. Now, those four services, there's others out there you may like. Feel free to do your own research. These are going to be ad supported, so you are going to have to watch ads. So that would be the only downside. If you don't mind watching ads, tons and tons of free content in those four apps alone. Okay, for those of you who are willing to spend a little bit of money on TV, not as much as, or nowhere near as much as your cable bill, the first service I would look into is Netflix. Netflix is still the granddaddy of them all. They have the most content, a lot of original content, a lot of great older shows. And if you go with the commercial-free version, which to me is well worth it, it's about $15 or $16 a month, and everyone will find something to watch on Netflix. The second service kind of caught me off guard. I did a 1-month trial, and I really did watch it a lot, and that is HBO Max. I never really had HBO in the past or when I had cable, but watching the app, it was $15 a month, ad-free, high definition, and I enjoyed it so much in the first month I went ahead and did a year-long plan that's $10 a month. After this year's over, I may cancel it, we'll see, but so far I've found it to be very worthwhile. They have a promotion running right now where there's a BR Sports as part of the package. So there's even some pretty good sports content on that app. So HBO Max, worth it. Another one that I don't have on right now but is pretty good is Starz. Starz has some good content. It's not as nearly as much as like Netflix, but the thing about Starz, they run some crazy good promotions. I saw one recently where it's running at $3 a month for the first 3 months. I think when I got it, I went with a $40 a year now, and I watched everything that I was interested in. And Starz is another one to look into. Just be careful on these promotional deals that you don't forget to cancel it if you don't feel like it's going to be worth it at the full price. Or what I do is I use a virtual credit card that automatically discontinues at a certain time, so that I don't even have to worry about canceling it. I know I'm running through a lot of these apps and services kind of quickly, but I do have reviews and full videos on most of them. If you go to my channel, you can check out each of them in more detail. Now, for those of you who are hardcore sports fans, this is where it gets tough, because that is the one thing that they still don't show on these lower priced apps. HBO Max has some sports, but if you want to see the major professional leagues, NFL, NBA, you're going to have to pay up. What I've done since cutting my cable is I have had YouTube TV, which is expensive. It's like $79 a month, I think, right now. And I've also used Sling TV. They have two different packages, orange and blue, that are $40 a month. So depending on what sport, you may be able to get away with one of those two packages. But if you buy them both together, again, you're back up in the $80 range. So one thing you could do, and this is, I've done in the past, is if say you're only an NBA fan, you could keep those running only when NBA is on and then cut them off. That's the great thing. It's not like cable where you're tied down to a long-term contract. You can literally just go on your computer, turn them on and off as you see fit. You might want to watch a month of football and then say, okay, I can give it a break. My team's doing crummy, turn it off. But other than that, for those of you hardcore sports fans, at this time, you're going to have to pay up, although there's a lot of word going around now that they are going to come out with an all-sports network, and we'll see what that goes for price-wise. Okay, so in summary, in my case, I've been able to cut my bill from well over $100 using cable to, right now I'm paying about $30 for the two paid services, and I'm also using my over-the-air DVR and my antenna to watch a lot of content as well. So $30 a month, I can swallow it, but honestly, for most of you guys, or many of you, you may be able to just go completely free just with the over-the-air TV and the free TV apps. And I do appreciate you watching my channel. Please like and subscribe if you found this content helpful.